Okay, I am feeling pretty grumpy today. I'm gonna be honest. I skipped over really doing too much complaining in the first video that I dropped on Trey Murphy because that card is decent and I just wanted to talk about how to get that card specifically on its own. But what the hell are they doing? Y'all didn't drop any Tuesday content besides one Diamond Moments card. Luckily, the Diamond y'all chose is actually a decent player. Otherwise, like, they could have given us Diamond Peyton Pritchard again. Why is it only a Diamond at this point? That's a huge issue. Where is the other content? Like, not even anything. There's nothing new. Last season was kind of a disaster Tuesday content wise, in my opinion. Obviously, Galaxy Opal Lamarna was literally the only new player they dropped besides Wild Gem Opals, which they dropped 20 new Wild Gem Opals during the season, but 15 of them were week one, and then that's Sapphire JB Bickerstaff might actually sell for something. But yeah, 15 of them were in tier one, were in the first week, and 5 of them were another week, and then they dropped Galaxy Opal Lamar in 1 week, and they dropped a couple like an equal chance Opal exchange that you could get, and they dropped a super pack exchange, just like some couple of really useless exchanges. There wasn't much in terms of Tuesday content, and then they didn't drop really anything the last couple weeks because like the Christmas and New Year's like the festival and stuff, I guess, was their idea of content, which was very debatable as is in terms of whether or not that was like content at all. Really, I don't know. It wasn't great, but it was better than whatever it looks like we might have this season. Season 2, I actually thought was okay Tuesday content-wise. I liked the depth of the exchanges, the fact we were getting a Diamond exchange and Amethyst exchange every single week. There were a couple of top-tier exchanges in AK and BI, a couple of not-so-top-tier exchanges that were pretty attainable, pretty good as well. Guys like DeAndre Ayton and Mitchell Robinson and Alper and Şengün and stuff like that. Like, overall, there was some pretty solid content, I thought, in Season 2 in terms of exchanges and stuff. Season 3, it's, like, gone entirely. And then Season 4, we're now in Season 4, and they dropped Best of My Team Super Packs on the first Tuesday of the season. The only new thing we got at all, as far as I can tell, was Diamond Trey Murphy, who's fine, but what? Are these pack odds any better? No, of course not. 7% Diamond, that might actually be a plus point, let me see. I think that's a plus 0.2. Yeah, it's a plus 0.2% to the Diamond odds compared to the Beasts packs. Never mind, significant upgrade in pack odds. 2.3% Pink Diamond Plus, which is the same as the other packs. It's terrible, man. They dropped super packs. And like, that's it. On the first day of the season. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And they're not only are they super packs, they're super packs with like damn near every single card that's come out this year. Like, I think they've got pretty much every card that's come out in these super packs. So it's not going to really crash the market at all, realistically. With this many cards in packs, I don't see how this is going to crash the market in any real way, shape, or form for any of these cards, because the pack odds are so low and there's so many different players in these super packs. Like, there's no way this is going to actually tank the market at all. I have a hard time believing that in any way. I'll say this, there is no reason whatsoever to open these packs. I highly encourage you to not spend any money on this. This is not content. This is not what Tuesday content should look like, plain and simple, at all. It's really bad. And I think this is a bad sign for the entirety of the season. If this, I mean, they have never in a prior My Team neglected Tuesday content as much as they have this year. Never once. It's been not good before. Last season had some really bad Tuesday content drops, and they had some super pack stuff mixed in and stuff like that. But even earlier this year, the first 2 seasons, it was super packs involved for sure. But there was other stuff, at least kind of. Now there's like no other stuff. I don't get it. They really just said, here, Tuesday content is Best of My Team super packs. Is this what this season's content is going to look like? I'm actually baffled. I'm not even kidding. I am actually baffled. It is legitimately, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't think they're going to make significant money off these super packs. I struggle to see who is going to open up these packs. And I don't think this is going to bring more people into the game mode by any means. Nobody is going to come into the game mode because they dropped super packs today and be like, ooh, awesome. I think the idea to them is like, oh, we put LeBron and Wemby and Giannis and some of these big names that people like back in packs. People are going to open these. Like, is that the thought process? I don't think that's the case. I really don't. I think people are, not interested in this at all. I think by and large for the entire community, this is a very, 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 not just mediocre, it's like a disastrous start to the season in terms of Tuesday content. I liked the fact yesterday they dropped the challenge group for that Legend Badge option pack and All-Star Team. It wasn't amazing, but at least it was something with an actual reward attached to it. I kind of like it. I like Diamond Trey Murphy. I think he's a good card. I think it's lucky, in all honesty, that the Diamond card that they dropped is actually a good card this season. For those 25-26 moments cards or whatever. That being said, why is that only a diamond still? Additionally, why is that coming out today and not like tomorrow on a day without content? But that's because I guess now Tuesdays don't have content anymore. We don't have any sort of new content drop. We don't have anything new. We don't have anything exciting. We don't have anything to talk about or interact with. The pack odds themselves are still terrible. Like, here's the thing. I could even potentially justify this a little bit as quote unquote a content drop if the pack odds were like significantly improved. If all of a sudden we're looking at 5% pink diamond odds and 2% galaxy opal odds and stuff like that, and they drop packs with much better pack odds, or even like 1% galaxy opal odds, just something significantly improved, I would still be like, we're really dropping super packs as the content and that's it. But I would at least be like, at least these packs are much better. The pack odds are getting better. Maybe the values get a little better. But no, you drop regurgitated, recycled, like, they're just... I truly wonder how many people they are employing at 2K to work on the My Team game mode when it comes to content. Because I have a hard time believing it is more than like 1 or 2 people. Because this is it. I don't get it. I don't get how this is the model that 2K decided this is our best model. But you know what? I'll say this. People are spending. So at the end of the day, and I understand my flary eye account is a part of that. People are spending, and so at the end of the day, I don't think they're that motivated to change. You know what I mean? And I can admit that, and I can admit, in all honesty, that that's something that I've in a way contributed to. So I do apologize for that, I guess. It's an unfortunate reality of the mode at this point, is that I think they're making enough money to where they don't really care to make any sort of change. It really is that simple. And it's a shame to say that, but it's how it is. And I'm very blessed to have that account for content and for competitive play and things of that nature. And it's been very helpful for me content-wise this year in a lot of ways, and will continue to be. But it is something that is disappointing to just see in general, that the format of the mode now is spend money or grind a ridiculous amount and still be behind, or get left behind. Or the last option, and I'll say this is what you should really do if you're playing My Team. If you still enjoy My Team but you don't want to spend money, just get on when you want, play the game in whatever mode you want until you're not having fun anymore. Get off. If you're not having fun for a while, take a break. You want to play again? Come back and play a little bit, but then get off. People take this mode, I will say, in general too seriously, because the vast majority of people, it's just a hobby. You know what I mean? It's just a hobby. And if you're not enjoying it, don't do it. That's the biggest thing to me. I think people get really frustrated. It's like, the frustration is valid, but it's also likely that things aren't really going to change. And so you kind of have to decide what you're going to do with that reality. You know what I mean? That's my thought process. Hopefully we get some stuff tomorrow, Thursday, things like that, similar to the way they started Season 3, where we get some actual content midweek besides Tuesday and Friday. But the fact that it looks like this is another season of basically non-existent Tuesday content is a real disappointment. And it's a shame, because Friday content is going to continue to get better. We're going to continue to get more depth to drops, more good budget cards. We're going to get to the point where we're not getting hidden gems anymore. It's going to be a lot of interesting budget cards and stuff like that. And I just think in general, I mean, even the King of the Court rewards got updated this season. They're pretty good as of right now. Like, I think they're pretty solid. There are some things that I have some positive thoughts on. I think the free rewards this season with Russell 40 and Jade McDaniels are good. There's some positives, but it's just like they take the positives and they kind of throw those out of the minds of a lot of people playing this game by doing BS like this. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process. I hope y'all did enjoy, though. I'm done complaining. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.